Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hey, wanted to send this message out. Wanted to pass along a great idea, a great concept that I just read about and reading a book called Mach 2 with Your Hair on Fire. Mach 2 with Your Hair on Fire by Richard Brooke, a very successful network marketer. And I want to share with you a concept from that book that I think will definitely help you build your business, okay? Here's the idea, guys. I want you to imagine that you got started with World Ventures, and instead of it being an independent business rep, it's actually a job. And we're hiring you as of today. We're making you an offer. And here's the offer that we're going to make you, okay? Here's how it works, guys. We're going to hire you, and your job is every single day you got to invite 2 people to look at the business, okay? And a minimum of 2 people every single day. And here's how it works, guys. It's not a typical job. You can still do whatever you want, wherever you want. You can wake up when you're finished sleeping. You can do whatever you want. But you have to invite 2 people every single day. You have to give them a basic invite, whether you call them up and say, hey, Bob, I just found a way to make an extra $1,000 to $5,000 a month. Would you like to hear about it? You do the 4-step invite, whatever it is, you do a legitimate invite, and for every person you invite to look at this idea, we're going to give you $500. We're going to give you an ironclad contract that 5 days a week, you can invite as many people as you want. So if you invite 10 people today, that's $5,000. If you invite 2 people, you make $1,000. But the catch is you have to invite at least 2 every day. If you don't invite 2 every day by midnight, you're fired. And you can never, ever, ever be in multi-level again. You're banned from the industry. But all you got to do is you got to do 2 a day. You got to invite 2 people a day to look at your business. Every person you invite, we're going to give you $500, okay? First question is this. If we gave you that job offer, would you accept the job, okay? The second thing is, could you do that? Could you physically do that every day? I think for most people the answer to that is absolutely, absolutely yes. Would you take the position? Yes. All you got to do is invite 2 people a day to look at the business, and we're going to pay you $1,000 a day, which is, I'm not real good at math, but that's about $5,000 a week. That's $20,000 a month, okay? Now, here's what I want to share with you guys. If you just went out and invited 2 people every day, that's basically what it would come out to. We've done the math, and the reality is every person you invite would be at least $500. And I'll share with you how that works, okay? Let's just say you invited 2 people every day, okay? You didn't go crazy. You just invited 2 a day for 5 days a week. That is 10 people a week over the course of a year, 50 weeks, let's call it. You got 2 weeks off. That would be 500 people you've invited. Let's just say 400 of those people agree to look, and you get 1 out of 10, which is not a very high ratio. You'd have 40 new members, okay? That's 40 new members. The average international marketing director in our company has 52 members. So we're right in that ballpark, okay? Like Byron Schrag talked about on the 120-day challenge, 30 is the starting point. 30 is where game on. But let's say you go out and do this and you get 40 people enrolled with you at the end of a year, okay? So let's call it, another quarter of a year. So let's say it takes you a year and 3 months, and you'd have about 50 members that you've enrolled. If you consistently invited 2 a day, you'd have about 50 members. And the average international marketing director makes $500,000 a year, okay? When you break that down mathematically, that comes out to about each person you invited is going to be worth about $1,000, okay? $1,000 in residual income. So my question to you is, what's holding you back? What's stopping you from inviting 2 people a day? Because you know that if we paid you $500 for each person, you would do that come heck or high water, right? You can't make excuses. If your cat went to the veterinarian that day and you didn't invite 2 people, you're fired. If your kids were sick and you didn't invite 2 people, you're fired. But you and I and most of us on this message right now, we know that if we had a job and our job was to invite 2 people every day and every person we invited was $500, we'd invite those 2 people. What I'm telling you, the top people in this industry and the way the math works out and the way the law of averages works out for you is that if you simply invite 2 people a day, within a short amount of time, a year, 2 years, let's just say you really screwed it up and it took you 5 years, you'd be making, literally each of those people you invite would be worth $500. And if that is the reality and that is the case, And my question to you is, why aren't you going out there and inviting those people? And I know a lot of you are on a 120-day challenge right now, and you are doing it. And I'm telling you right now that each person you're inviting is worth anywhere from $200 to $500 in the future. And if you can understand that and you can have that mentality, then you're on track to succeed in a big, big way here. So all I'm saying is take massive and immediate action. Get out there and invite 2 people every single day and create that urgency in your life. And there's no reason why you're not going to be living the lifestyle. Why wouldn't you build this thing, and then every single December you can go from Tahiti to Bora Bora to Hawaii, and you can live like other people can't because you did what other people weren't willing to do. It's that simple, guys. It really is. You share this idea with 2 people a day and your life can be drastically different. I just wanted to give you that perspective. I thought it was unbelievable. I thought it was a phenomenal way to look at it. Hire yourself, guys. Hire yourself and know that every person that you show this business to is going to be $500, $500, $500. It's just the way it works out, guys. Because what happens is you find those right people and they start sharing it with other people. And in the end, that's what it ends up being. Every single no is $500. So go out there, show 2 people today, make yourself $1,000. We'll see you out at Mall of America if you're in Minnesota. For the rest of you in the country, have a great day. Take care and God bless.